Dudus, are you in this class? Ayodele Julius.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Can you give us an overview of what we discussed? What we did?
I didn't actually join the last class, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Illustration 1. Please check your drive. I've sent the material. Okay, illustration 1. A company uses 600 units of an item annually, which costs 4 naira per unit. The cost of placing. Class, I want to ask a question here. A company uses 600 units of an item annually. Please confirm. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. A company uses 600 units of an item annually. After. So a company uses 200 units of an item annually. This is what they use annually, which costs 4 naira per unit. Class, this 4 naira per unit is what?
Cost.
Hello?
Cost for each
Yes,
unit.
Per unit. Cost per unit. Cost per unit.
You call it purchase price per unit. Because, of course, you are right. When you say cost per unit, right? But you should have used purchase price per unit, meaning that if we demand for this annually, the purchase price will be 4 naira per unit. Meaning that if we want to get 1, we will have 4 naira. If you want to get 2, you will have 8 naira. The cost of placing an order is 3 naira for each order. This cost is called what, class?
Ordering cost.
I disagree with you. Any other attempt? The cost of placing an order is 3 naira for each order. This 3 naira is what?
Cost ordering. Cost ordering.
Okay, that's fine. You are right. You're actually right. I just wanted to confirm. I don't want to confirm if you really understand it, right? That makes sense. Can you see? Is ordering costs per unit, per order. one order, 300 naira. Remember, what they need is 600 units. The annual cost of keeping inventory annually is 10% of the purchase cost. 10% of the purchase costs per unit. Class, this cost of keeping the inventory, this 10% of the purchase cost is called what?
Carrying cost or holding cost.
Holding cost. Is the holding cost.
Holding costs
Cost
or
carrying cost.
carrying costs. Good. Now, you can see the way we analyze the question. And that is how you will see it, like a story. It's just for you to analyze which one is the ordering cost, which one is the carrying cost, and your purchase cost. So, required. Calculate the EOQ. Calculate the numbers of orders. Calculate the total purchase cost. Calculate the ordering costs and the total holding cost. So the first one, suggested solution. EOQ. What is our formula for EOQ?
Square root 2 the CO divided by
Okay.
H.
Okay. All this. It's very important you understand the formula. So we cannot break it down to where the D is your annual demand. And what is the annual demand given to us in this question? What is the annual demand?
600,000. 600,000.
Now, examiner, we want to test your knowledge. You can see that in this question, the examiner says the annual. Examiner may give you the examiner says this is the annual demand. Examiner may decide to say weekly demand. Weekly demand is 20 units. And don't forget, your demand is annual demand. Your D is annual demand. Now, you should now think that if weekly demand will be 20,000 units, definitely, what would be the yearly demand? Times what?
It will be times 52. 52 weeks.
52 weeks. We give you the annual demand. Examiner may decide to test you on this. So therefore, prepare for it. Sometime examiner will tell you that the monthly demand is 20,000 units. And don't forget, your D is annual demand. If monthly is 20,000 units, if you want to get your yearly, you multiply by 12, you have your yearly demand. Please take notes, it's very important. So, the CO is what? The CO is what?
300.
No, what is the CO? The name. This is annual demand. What is our CO?
Cost ordering cost.
Ordering cost.
Ordering costs. If you never master the formula, better do that now. Ordering costs. The cost you incurred up to the point of receiving the inventory in the warehouse is called ordering costs. So I will come back here and check the cost of placing an order. This is 300 naira for each order. 300 naira. The order, and they demanded for 600. So where our CC the costs of keeping the inventory. It is how many percent? 10% of the purchase cost. So 10% of what? 10% of what? Purchase cost. So what is the 10%? 10% of what?
4 naira.
Is that correct? Is that correct?
No.
So what did you say is not correct? What is the purchase price or the purchase cost?
4 naira per unit.
This is called purchase price or purchase cost, not total cost, because this is per one.
I think we need to multiply the units times the naira before we now get the 10%.
No.
Yeah.
The examiner did not say total purchase cost.
Okay.
This is purchase cost. This could be purchase costs per unit and or purchase price. It is different from total purchase costs. Are we still together? Are we still together,
Yes,
class? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, 4 naira. So what do I have? Carrying costs. What do we have? What do we have here?
0.4.
0.4. .4. So therefore, this is all squared though. Right? Square root, all this. So therefore, 2DC, D is 600 times 600 units. Your carrying cost is usually, they will give you the percentage. They will give you the percentage. It can be 2% of the purchase price or purchase cost. times the ordering costs per order. It is all squared, please. The square roots, right? So we can have here 0.4. Multiply your numerator, divide it by the denominator. What do you have first before you do the square roots? What do you have?
100 million.
You've divided, right?
Before the square root.
You've divided by
Uh-huh.
0.
Yes,
You've
yes.
divided, have you?
Yes, yes, it's now.
900 million.
Is it supposed to be 900 million? 900
Yes, sir,
million
900.
what? 900.
Unit.
Is it in naira?
No,
Is
it's
this-
in unit.
Okay. 900 units, because this is naira sign. This is naira, and this is naira. Naira cancel naira, you have units. So when you look for the square roots, EOQ, what is EOQ?
30,000.
30,000.
2,000.
30,000 naira.
30,000 units.
30,000 units.
Okay. 30,000 units is the EOQ. We are done with the first question. B. The B part of the question, number of orders. Number of orders. What is the formula for calculating numbers of orders? If you want to determine how many numbers will you order, or how many times, how many numbers? Is it 1 times? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 5? How do we determine the numbers of order? If you know you are not in the last class, don't bother to ask me question, please. If you know you are not in the last class, just please don't bother to ask me question, please. Just go to check the previous lecture. Make sure you go back to it. Everybody is actually busy, right? I'm not supposed to hold this class, but the class must just hold. That's just the truth, right? So please, if you know you are not in the last class, don't bother to ask me question. Go back to it, and I believe you understand. Thank you. So how do we determine the numbers of orders? Class.
CCO divided by 1.
Divide by EOQ.
Divided by the quantity.
The quantity, which is the EOQ,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
Annual demand divided by the EOQ. Of course, because if you demand for something, what is the numbers? Of course, this will give us the numbers divided by the quantity, which is EOQ, EOQ. So therefore, the annual demand is 600. The annual demand is 600 units. 600 units. Then the EOQ is 30,000 units. So what is the numbers of
20
order?
30,000.
20 units. 20 units. 20 units.
20 times.
It's
3
20
units.
That's
times. No,
Is it supposed to be in units?
no, the
Order.
unit cancel that is 20 times. Like you need to cancel 20 times. Yeah.
Thank you. So 20 times 20 orders. Class, please always pay attention to details. This is 600 units divided by 300 units. Unit cancel units. So having calculated this, what is the next question? The total purchase costs. Total purchase costs. C. Total purchase costs. Total purchase costs. So what is the formula for calculating purchase cost? Total purchase costs. If you want to determine
Annual
the
demand
total,
times cost per unit.
so the annual demand times the purchase cost per unit or the purchase price per unit. In some question, this 10% may be 10% of purchase price. Don't be confused, right? Whether it is purchase cost, whether it is purchase price, right? They are still talking about this. Then we want to determine the total purchase cost. If this way, you will demand for this annually, it will cost you 4 naira per unit. So the total purchase cost will be 4 naira per unit times 600 units. So therefore, 600 units times the purchase price, 4 naira per unit. Plus, what is the total purchase cost?
2.4 million.
2,400. 2,400,000.
2 million.
400.
We move to the next question. D. What will be the next question? Total ordering costs. Total ordering costs. What will be the total ordering costs according to the examiner? What is the ordering cost per unit or per order? What is the ordering cost per order? 300 naira per order. Right? 300 naira per order. Don't forget, what is the formula for calculating ordering costs? Even without the formula, you can determine the ordering costs. Even without the formula. So what is the formula first? Ordering costs, what is the formula?
Annual demand times ordering cost divided by EOQ.
Ordering
Okay,
cost per order multiplied by the order, number of orders.
Let's check. Ordering costs. Ordering costs. Okay. This is the total ordering costs. We have this. So make sure you master the formula. This is very important. So our intensive class will commence on the 27th. What is the first topic that we are taking in that intensive class? What is the first topic? Hello? What is the first topic? Check. What is the first topic?
WAC.
Okay, we
What
have
are they?
cost
Of
no, not is cost of capital. We are taking cost of capital, right? We are taking cost of capital first, where we'll be looking at more of the worst case scenario. Trust me, Next gen professional associates, we have it. We have it. We have it. If it is questions, we have it. So it is what it is. It is not actually compulsory, but if you feel you need it, it's fine. Right? Thank you. So, and for those who are sending me DM that they've not been reading, blah, 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 blah. One thing about me personally, anything that has to do with money, money don't freak me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Like, everything money. No. The person sent me a DM and I don't even know the person. It was like, are we going to teach from scratch? I was like, teach from scratch? I don't understand. Teach from scratch, like from the beginning. If you look at the topics per day, it covers almost all what we have done in class, almost, except the forecast and the sources of finance. I told the person, the truth is that you have to read, you have to study. It is not a magic, right? If you want to achieve that purpose, you don't expect me to come to class and share my screen. After sharing my screen, then I now start again from cost of capital. Now started, you do this one like this, you do this one like this. We won't achieve anything. What we want to do is just principle. Once the examiner asks you question, what is, calculate this. We'll use 20 minutes. Of course, we'll have an orientation for that. 20 minutes or 15 minutes to remind you of the principle you need to know. Then after that, we fire on solve questions. So if it is someone else, or the other person will like, if it's another person, the person will like, oh, hey now, don't worry, we'll teach you. No, now, don't do that. So what I'm trying to say is that it is not a magic. You have to start it. You have to start. So when you start, then when we talk about it in class, then you can now say, oh, yes, you read something like this, you read something like this, you read something like that. Then it will flow very well. Like it will flow. The purpose of the intensive class is to remind you of what you've done so far. A quick recap, not starting again, doing all those things. No, a quick recap. 15 to 20 minutes, we are done with a recap. Then we move to calculation, right? So please, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So annual demand is 600 units. Then we have the ordering cost per unit, OC. What is the ordering cost per unit?
300
300
naira.
300 naira or per order, whichever one. 300. What will be the EO? What is the EOQ? Which is the Q?
30,000. 30,000 units.
30,000 units. What is the total ordering cost?
6,000 ordering cost.
What do we have?
6,000 naira.
6,000 naira.
Yes, it's 6,000 naira.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we move 6,000 E. What do we have in E? Total holding cost. What is our formula for calculating holding cost or carrying costs? What is our formula?
0cc over
Total holding costs. What is the formula?
annual demand times carrying cost over 2.
Annual demand times CC, holding cost per unit, divided by 2. Divided by 2. Of course, there's not how you will be in that class that you will not know that you are learning, you will learn new thing. Don't show me. Okay. Okay. So, of course, there's not how you will be in that intensive class that you will not learn new thing. Forecast. So, we'll finish inventory management by next week. Once we are done, I will give you 1 week. Yes, we'll take a rest. Go and study. On the 27th, we'll come back. Right? That will be the first day of our intensive. It is also good for you, every one of you, to go and digest what we've done. Go and digest it. It is not all about coming to class, taking this. It is not how far. It is how well. Please make sure you study all those things very well. Many of you, if not all, will appreciate Next Gen Professional Associates after your exam and when you see your results, right? You will appreciate Next Gen. Okay. So if this is established, the annual demand is 600. These are the things you need to know under inventory management. Please make sure you know it too. It is very important. 600 units. What of the CC? We have carrying costs. What is the carrying cost? 0.4, right?
Sir, 0.4.
Is that not so?
Yes, sir.
0.4. 0.4. Right? So what do we have here?
We have 24,000. 2,400,000. 2,400,000.
Okay.
Divide by 2. That's
2,
12. 2,400,000.
what is the total
Okay.
holding cost?
120,000.
120, sir. 120,000.
Guys, 120. Oh.
120,000.
Or
120,000
120.
is, someone said the formula is not correct. Okay. Okay.
That's the formula now.
Okay. Let me check now. The carrying cost, right?
You're supposed to use the EOQ, which is
Okay,
30,000 units. Divided by
Okay.
2, not 600.
Okay. I made a mistake here as well. I thought this is this. Thank you. I made a mistake. You can correct that. Q is your EOQ / other quantity. So I made a mistake here. So please, you can correct it. You can say thank you. That's fine. Thank you. So Q is 30,000. units. So what do we have here? What do we have?
Coming up.
6,000 naira.
6,000 naira.
We have 6,000 naira. So please, you can correct this formula. Please correct it in your material, please. Apologies for that. So it is what it is. If the examiners now add that you should calculate the total inventory cost, all the costs they've incurred. The total inventory cost is this: your purchase costs, your ordering costs, your carrying costs. We give you the total cost of the inventory. Should in case I this thing did not. Okay, that's fine. Should in case the examiner asks you to calculate the total inventory costs, the purchase cost, the ordering cost, and the holding cost, we give you the total inventory costs. These are the costs that is being associated with inventory. When I do my research, I discovered that most times they set questions, if at all question want to come under EOQ, under working capital management, usually will be from this part, as well as what is it called, your operating cash operating cycle, the inventory management, and receivable, the part of factoring, right? And this part of cost usually, right? So it is what it is. So now you can see the way we break down, we break it down, please. They will give you story. It's just for you to pick which one is your annual demand, which one is your purchase price or purchase cost per unit, then your ordering costs. It's just for you to analyze it, then check the requirements, the required. Don't forget, when you understand the requirements, the required of the question, it is assumed that you've solved more than 60% of the question because you understand the requirement. It is very important. So we need to move to the calculation of EOQ with discounts. EOQ with discounts. A minute, I have to copy the question. If you have questions, you can reach your micro. And let me congratulate every one of you. Congratulations in advance. Right. I want to see every one of you at professional level, where I will be taking you advanced FM, my favorite, right, which is strategic financial management. Very simple course, and strategic case study, right? So let me congratulate every one of you in advance. Like I said, you have to build up the confidence that you can do it. Nobody can assist you. You'll be the one to help yourself. Nobody. right? And practice make perfection. If you don't solve questions, it is not even all about solving questions. Do you really understand the principle? Right. And that is what we'll talk more about principle in intensive class. You have to understand that this is what the examiner wants you to do. The question is, do you really apply it? Right. That is the question. Now,
Yes.
when is that question? Do you have a question?
Yes, I just want to ask this question. If the examiner asks for total relevant cost,
Total.
is it uh, total
Total.
relevant cost?
The examiner will not tell you to say total relevant costs. The examiner will say total inventory costs, not relevant costs. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
So, it is what it is. I believe you can do it. Stay away from people who have negative energy. Everything is difficult in there. Everything. There's nothing you want to do. They will tell you that it's difficult. Right? They will tell you that it's difficult. You have to stay away from that negative energy. At this point, you need positive energy. You have to be positive. Stay away from, I don't want to write FM. Why? FM will be the most, like, one of the simple course. Or when you see the questions, you will know we have done a lot. Please capitalize on it. Very, very important. Very, very important. You need positive energy. Tell yourself you can do it, right? So when you want to calculate EOQ with discount, the first thing you need to do is, let me give you a step. You know, almost all the topics, I have steps to it. Whether it is SFMO, whether it is anything, whether it is PM, even financial reporting. I'm not just taking financial reporting, you know, right? So you have steps. You need to understand that there is principle you need to follow. Once you grab that principle, and that is why I want you to go and get your principle book. It is not too late for you to have a short note of principle. Here you will write, you will state it. Oh, when you want to calculate this, this is what you need to do. And a week to exam, 2 weeks to, or a week to exam, 5 days to exam. You don't need to carry textbook, need anything. What you need to do, just stick to your principle book. Then you go through your theory. It is as simple as that. Step 1, calculate EOQ without discount. Step 2, step 2. What will be the step 2? Okay. Calculate the total costs of inventory after cost of inventory after the discount. So when the examiner say, when I mention total cost of inventory, your purchase cost, your ordering costs, and your holding cost or carrying cost. Total cost of inventory after the discounts. Step 3. Step 3. Abi, let me check my principal book, ne? Class. Should I check my principal book?
You can check it, sir.
Yes.
No worry. EOQ, EOQ will not make me to touch that principal book. No. Okay. What's this? What else? Okay. I think the step 3 will come. The step 3 will come. The step 3 will come. Don't worry. Let's just leave it. It's not EOQ. If I want to check anything, it's not EOQ. So we have EOQ with discounts. And I equally had the, what is it called? The range, right? I'm coming. Okay, let me push this here. Okay. So in this question now, it's still similar to the first one, but the only thing is that there is discount, right? Now, you can see that the examiner will give you something like this. In fact, sometimes it may be even be in percentage. Or should I change this to percentage? Let me change it to percentage. So that when you see it, you will not say, IB did not teach you this. Let me change it to percentage. Let's use percentage. Let's use 5%. Or should we do it? Okay, we can change it. We can change it. Right. We can do with or without, right? So this is the quantity range, and this is the discount amount. Class, if it is in percentage, right? If this is, you can see that this price here, it shows that we will give a discount. The company that is selling it to you will tell you that if you make an order between 400 to 500, 40,000 to 50,000, we will give you 0.10 naira per unit, meaning that your purchase cost is this, but because you've purchased within this range, we will discount it for you. So the discount will now be 4 naira per unit minus 0.10. The balance will become your purchase price because you've purchased within this range. 40, your quantity, your other quantity is 40, you have 50. Class, are we still together? Hello?
We are together, sir.
We are with you.
Okay, that's fine. So calculate this is the quantity, other quantity, 40 and 50. Right? What we will do here is to pick our quantity. That is, we assume that you purchase at 40. We will assume that you purchase at 50. I think if they give us any other one, we'll still assume that they purchased at 60. Right? We'll assume that they purchased at what? At 40, at 50. Then the next one at what? At 60 or at 70. Right? Now, we need to determine the EOQ. Of course, we've done that in our previous, it's still the same question. I think, oh, this is even the same thing. Okay, I don't need to calculate. I don't need to calculate EOQ. This is EOQ without discounts. EOQ. So I will just copy this because I've done it here. Still the same figure. Please, that your girlfriend or that your boyfriend. Tell her make no disturb you this time. We still have scores to settle. We never said to finish. Class, are we together?
Yes, sir.
If you have sugar mummies, block them. I've blocked them. I mean, I have blocked my sugar mummies. Anytime I want to do class like this, I've blocked them. So,
Are you sure?
am I sure? They are still here. No, don't let me say anything. Let's finish this first. So we assume that we've calculated this EOQ without discount. Class, the objective of giving you discount is for you to be able to like purchase more inventory. When you purchase more inventory, directly or indirectly, it will reduce your cost. Right? It will do what? It will reduce your what? It will reduce your costs. Is that not so, class? So we have to start the second step. Total costs. Step 2, total cost of inventory after discounts. So what will be the total costs of inventory? So let me bring all these formula together. I need to bring all those formulas together, right? Purchase costs. So what is the formula for calculating purchase costs? Purchase costs. Let me use this. Okay. Purchase cost. What is the formula? Purchase price.
Purchase price
Is that also
demand.
Price or purchase cost per unit times the annual demand. This should be total. This should be total. This is also total. I don't know if I add, please add total here in your material. I didn't add it. So please add total. Please. Very important. So where are we? Okay. So purchase price times the quantity, annual demand. Let me use annual demand. I don't like taking this inventory management. I don't know why. Annual demand is somehow like it's somehow straightforward though. Is that not so, class? Is it not straightforward? Hello? Nobody greet talk. Nobody greet talk. Everybody. Total ordering costs. So this is the formula. Please tell your sugar. Okay, let's finish this class first. Okay.
The D is Q. The D is Q.
Okay, the D is Q.
Q.
Is it Q? Can I very so. Okay. Ordering, no. I'm talking about ordering now, not holding. Okay. Now is holding costs. Our formula is this. Holding costs. What is happening here now? Holding costs, right? Okay. So this is 2, right? Okay. So this is our I'm coming. Yeah.
Can we use the one we calculated earlier?
No, just leave it like this. So just leave it like this. I have reasons for that to just leave it like this. Right. Now, the purpose of you calculating the total cost of inventory is for you to know that, because don't forget, you want to minimize costs. It's EOQ. You want to know if you purchase at this, what will be the cost? If you purchase at this, what will be the cost? As a cost accountant or as a financial manager, you will now look for a point or a place where you will order and it will give you a lower cost. Don't forget, it is EOQ. Class, am I communicating? It is what? Yes, EOQ. That is the purpose. That is the purpose, because you want to minimize costs. You want to know when you will order that you will have a lower cost, whether it is 40 to 50 or it is 50 and above. So we'll just pick 40 and 50. Then we'll now choose which one of these will minimize your costs, right? That is the purpose of discounts. So it's as simple as ABC, right? So because our purchase price will change. Now let's start with at 40 at order of 40 units, order quantity is 40 at 40. We should not forget this, that we have 40, we have 50. So we will just pick, okay, when it is 40, when it is the quantity increase. If you have another one, when the quantity increase to 60, you pick that. So we are starting with 40, when the order is 40. And we should not forget, when the order is 40, the purchase price will reduce by this. Is that also 0.10? And the purchase cost or the purchase price is 40. But because I'm purchasing at 40,000 quantity as an order, right? My purchase price will reduce by this. So therefore, I can come here and say the purchase price will reduce. So you can have purchase price is equals to 4 naira per unit minus, what is that discount? 0. What? At 40 is what? 0.10, right?
10.
Okay. So what do we have? What is the new purchase price?
3.5.
Okay, thank you. 3.5.
9.
3.9. 3.9.
3.9 is the new purchase price, right? Can you see the new purchase price as a result of the So the new purchase price is 3.9. Stanley, who is that person? Someone asked me. Can you see the reason why we did not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can now come here and write our purchase price. Our new purchase price is 3.9. Is 3.9, right? Is 3.9. Then the annual demand, we have annual demand. Oh, sure. Okay. Sorry, let me copy this. Okay. So the new purchase price is 3.9 times 600 units. Now, you should not forget that the ordering quantity, the order quantity is now 40,000 units. Because why is it 40,000? Because or let's do it this way. What is the annual demand? What is the annual demand?
600,000.
600.
600,000 units.
600,000. 600. Okay. Let's play it out like that. 600. I'm just thinking of the best way to approach the question, right? So that you will understand, right? That's it. Just an approach for you to understand it. But no, you will get it. It's not difficult. Right. So the next one is the OC times the ordering quantity. Right? What is the other quantity? CO. 300 naira, right?
300 naira.
300 naira. Right? 300 naira. Now, class, the quantity is now 40,000 because we are picking a range 40 and 50. Then we'll give them discounts. So the other quantity now is now 40. The other one will be 50. Can you see it, class? So the other quantity is 40. Q is 40 because we are in discounts, right? And the discount should be based on the other quantity. 40,000 units. So we come here, the other quantity, 40,000 units. The CC, which is the carrying cost. What is the carrying cost? 0.4, right? Are we going to still have 0.4? New carrying costs. Because there is a discount. New purchase price is this. Don't forget that the carrying costs will be how many percent of the purchase price? Class, how many percent? 10%. 10%. But we have new purchase price now. So therefore, we have 10 divided by 100 times 3.9 as a result of the discounts. What do we have?
0.39.
0.39. So the new carrying amount or the carrying cost, sorry, will be times 0.39. 0.39. We have this. Right? We have this. Class, we're supposed to determine the total costs of without discounts. We're supposed to determine the total cost, but we'll come back to it since we already have the element. So this is your step 2. Right? We're supposed to determine the total costs without discounts. We're supposed to do that, but we'll do it. Okay, 24. Wow. Okay. Class, are we still together? Who is against us?
Nobody.
Now your side, you know.
He's against us, so say comment section.
Me,
Someone is asking questions.
me.
How do we get 40,000 of other quantity, not
For
cost?
the
This is it now. Can you see the range? This is discounts. You pick 40,000 quantity. You pick 50,000 quantity. What is the purpose? You want to minimize costs. You want to know if you should go by discounts or you should not go by discounts. Why? Because you want to minimize costs. You want to have a lowest cost. Can you see it here? It is given to us. Can you see it? 40,000 and 50,000. Can you see it? So you just pick that range. 40, 50. If they give you 60, pick it. 40, 50, 60. Right? Because it will start from that range. above. Is that clear? Is that clear?
No, sir,
Okay.
sir, sorry.
So what do we have here? If you did not join us at the beginning of this class, don't ask questions. Don't even bother to ask questions. What do we have here?
2,340,000.
What do we have?
340,000. 2,340,000.
340,000. So plus
4,500.
4,005.
Okay. Plus 4,500 plus
500. 4,005.
4,500.
No, you are adding 4,004 and 4,005. It's 4,005 only. Remove the second one.
No, now. This is the first one. You have this. The second one, what do you have here?
4,005. 4,005.
Third one, what do you have?
7,008.
7,800. So what is the total cost? What is the total cost?
2,352,300.
352.
2,352.
Then 300.
300. Okay, this will be the cost for the 40. When you order for 40,000 quantity, you will incur this, and they will give you a discount. Your new purchase price will be this. Your new carrying cost will be this, right? So we'll now proceed to the second one when we have order quantity of 50,000. When you have order quantity of 50,000, what would be the discount? It is given to us in the question. What is the discount? 0.2. Is that not so?
Yes, 0.2.
0.2. So therefore, I can copy this. This is with discounts. Let me write it here. With discounts. Okay. So the next one, if you order for 50,000 units, what will be the total cost? Because you want to know if you should go by discount, wow, or not, right? So therefore, I can just copy this and paste. For Naira, what is the discount for 50,000? 0. What?
0.2.
0.2.
So what is the new purchase price?
3.8.
3.8.
3.8.
3.8.
So what will be the new carrying amount as a result of the discounts? What do you have here?
0.38.
0.38. Now we can now insert it here as this. With discounts. You should not forget that the quantity here under with discount is your order quantity. The Q is the order quantity with discounts. So the purchase price, the new purchase price is 3.8. The 300 still remain 300. As the ordering cost, the unit will change because that will be the quantity 50 the quantity will change to 50. Then the carrying cost, the new carrying cost is 3.8. So give me figure. What do we have? Let me have this. Let me just have this. Okay, what do you have?
2,280,000.
The first one.
Yes,
2,280,000.
280,000.
2,280,000. The next one, what do you have?
3,600.
600.
3,600. The next one, what do you have?
9,500.
9,500. What will be the total? The total costs.
2,480,000.
900.
Total
100.
total inventory costs. Okay. The total inventory cost is what? Sorry?
2,293,000.
2,293,000.
100. 100. 100.
Okay. 100. Meaning that if you order for 50,000 units, you will incur a cost of this for the year. If your ordering is 40,000, you will have this cost, right? Now, we're supposed to determine the total costs without discounts, so that you can advise the management that in order to minimize their costs, we will look for the lowest costs that, oh, the company should go for discounts or without discounts. So our step will now be 1, determine the EOQ without discounts. Determine the total costs of inventory without discounts. That is step 2. Step 3, compare the costs of without and with discounts and pick the lowest costs and advise the management. Are we still together? The purpose of EOQ with discount is for you to, EOQ is to minimize costs. You are being employed as a financial manager or as a consultant. You have to advise the management that going without discounts, this will be their total cost of inventory. Going with discounts, this is their total cost for each of the order. But in order to minimize costs, you have to pick the lowest cost between with and without. So therefore, we are supposed to determine the total costs of inventory without discounts. So I will just pick this. We already calculate them. I will just pick it from what we did in the previous, because it is without discounts. I will just pick it from what we calculate. And what is the total purchase cost that we calculate? What is the total ordering cost that we initially calculate? What is the total holding cost that we calculate earlier? Did you say, remember?
2.4 million for purchase cost. Then ordering cost and holding.
I'm coming.
2.4 million.
Wow. 2.4 million.
Yes.
So what do you have? Ordering costs?
6,000.
6,000. What do you have here?
6,000 too.
6,000. So what will be the total?
2.412.
2.412. So will you advise the management to take without or with discount? Looking at the costs, which one will you advise the management? Looking at the cost, which one is lower? Can we check it out? Okay, let's check. Oh yeah, without discount, you will have this for 600 units, right? For 600 units without discount. With discount, you will have this 2,352,000. Then we have this. So which one has the lowest cost? Which one has, is it at 50?
50 units.
At 50 units. Are we
Yes.
there? This is 2,041,000. This is lower. Okay. Now, you cannot advise the management that in order to minimize their costs, right? In order to minimize their costs, the other quantity of 50,000 units will minimize the cost of the company. So therefore, they should go by 50,000 units because it has a lowest cost, a least cost. Can you see the recommendation? You recommend that the company should order for the order of 50,000 units. We minimize the costs of the company because it has a lowest cost. Step 3. Yeah, the step 3. Yes. I know that it will come. Right? You have to do what? You have to recommend that they should go for the lowest cost. Calculate EOQ. Calculate EOQ. Calculate EOQ without the discount. The total cost of the inventory without the discount. Then calculate the EOQ with discounts. Calculate the total cost with discount. You pick it one after the other. Then you now advise with the lowest cost. So you can now have your step 3. So distinguished professional colleagues, my battery is okay. So I can still welcome question. So you can still unmute your mic quickly.
Sir, I didn't get that advice. Before that, you were comparing.
They should
without
they should yes, now they should choose the lowest cost, the one that has the lowest cost. Which one has the lowest cost?
But is it between the with or without or
Anyone, everything.
okay,
Which one has the lowest costs? Everything. Which one has the lowest costs? Everything.
okay.
Hello,
Any
sir.
other question? Yeah, I'm with you. Quickly.
All right, sir. Please, I understand that the new order of 40 and 50, but I want to know the reason why
There's no
we
reason.
select.
There's no reason why you pick that. Pick the first order that you have 40,000 units. Pick the second order that you have 50,000 units. There is no any order here now. They are telling you the range between 40 to 50. They are telling you that between the 50 and above. Pick the 40. 40 will be greater than from this place to this, the first one. You have 50, right? That is the next order. So pick 40 and 50. That will be the order. So if you have 60, you pick it, right? So there's no reason for that. I don't actually have reason for that, but it is what it is. Any other question? Okay, so if there is no question, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, and bye for now.
Thank you, Mr. Brian. Really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you.